see. I had just decided to just go ahead and just be like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and go live because if not, I'm going to be waiting forever to figure out what is going on with this technology. It dawned on me that Neptune is in Aries, period. So y'all should be seeing a lot of unsolved mysteries, okay? All right, 1 second, y'all. I gotta find my live here. Y'all may hear like the wind rustling, okay? All right, there we go. Y'all, members only reading is going to be posted. Um, that's going up today. All right. What's up, y'all? I got some videos for y'all. Y'all meditation sessions was so dope. Hey, y'all. Thanks, Thinkabud. I have not had coffee, so if you guys want to donate to the channel, I have a lot of videos to get out to y'all because, like I said, Neptune is officially in Aries, and I want y'all to understand that this is all beneficial, especially to Libra, especially to Taurus, okay? Like, this is your prime. Remember I told y'all that y'all were in the paradigm and that y'all being in the paradigm, like y'all had 5 years inside of the paradigm, okay? Thanks for the floating heart. Um, this is the type of energy that I was talking about, okay? So don't take it for granted. Don't get too caught up in y'all thoughts. Don't get too caught up wondering who, what, where, when, and why. Like, you literally need to follow the 13-second rule. And the 13-second rule is put 13 seconds into the shit, and whatever the hell come out as far as your first thought, that's what you go with, okay? Like, you are literally ruling your first mind, okay? Remember, Aries rules first house, okay? So that's your first mind, your first thought, your first idea, your first inkling, your first, you know what I'm saying, intuition. It's the first, okay? Your firstborn, okay? Your first boyfriend, your first love, you know, all that, okay? Your first girlfriend, your first everything, all right? It's your first, okay? All things positively. I guarantee we'll be doing the Cash App Live today. I'm sorry, y'all. Dealing, I've been going back and forth with my legal team for documents. If y'all know, when you sending out contracts, boy, listen, deals will, they haven't fall apart, but I'm saying deals will fall apart in legal quick as hell because it's like the legal process always makes people, you know, go back and forth with each other. Like, luckily I have a calming personality because my attorneys don't. They just be in there like, fuck that. Sign that shit or kiss our ass. It's like, no, 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 we're not doing that. All right. It says, I missed you. Oh, I missed you more. I told y'all, look at the benefits here. Immediately, remember before we wanted this in reverse. Okay, so now you're in February where Mercury retrograde is coming in. Now you want things back active, okay? Like before they had to pause, which made sense because the type of energy that y'all pulling from is, sorry, God will not bless you if you attach to something. Okay, now you could be in a relationship, you could be cool though. Like, say for instance, if your person understands your energy, you understand your person's energy, you understand who, what, where, when, and why, boom, no problem. Okay. But if you're kind of confused, because remember, right now you're ruling the first house, okay? So if your first house gets along with Aries, you are going to freaking flourish. Everybody gonna tell you yes. Remember me saying this. Everybody's gonna tell you yes. That's all you're gonna hear. Yeah, yeah, sure, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, no worries, yeah, yeah. Watch how easy life starts to become for you. If you have a sign, if your rising sign is considered to be, what is it called? Either compatible, okay? If your rising sign can tolerate, negotiate, or love Aries, If it is Aries, okay, then you don't have anything to worry about. Oh, thank you, hubby. So I feel like y'all definitely in a good place. All right, because y'all money about to start flowing. That's y'all first card, by the way. All right, let's see. All right, so you got wait, you have the Wheel of Fortune with the Six of Swords. Okay, so I feel like I just said, I feel like y'all headed in the right direction. This, whatever this is, it's gonna take, I was gonna say it's gonna take a little motivation, but I don't think so. I think that for as long as Neptune is in Aries, I feel like you're gonna have like this uncanny sense of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, forget it, let's go. Like, it's kind of like you amped up because this is like making a bold move. Okay, hey, this is a bold move. All right, let me see. I knew that. Yeah, I told you. Did I just say that? Two of Swords is in reverse. Seven of Cups. You're making bold moves, going 6 to a 7. It's like you know what you want, you know why you're doing it, or you have to know what you want, you have to know why you're doing it. Okay? Couldn't send a little emoji because the app hating over here, but oh, I love you more. It says, hey guys, morning, hey Sting, thanks Lucy. You have the Seven of Cups here. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, remember Neptune is all about dreams, okay? Like, your dreams, this sounds so crazy. Just stay with me, y'all, because I went to public school, okay? Naturally, your dream always includes you, right? If I'm right, make sure y'all liking this for me. Like it. Support, donate, subscribe. Or you could just hit the little red like button at the bottom or the little heart button at the bottom. So listen, quite naturally, your dreams are you, right? It's you. It's your idea. It's what you want to do. It's how you see yourself. It's what you know what motivates you. It's you, okay? You might not have started doing what you wanted to do yet. Thanks positively, but it's quite naturally you. It's your first house. It's who you are, okay? I feel like for whoever it is that I'm talking to, you have the seven of cups. Like, your dream is what you want to do with your life, okay? The six of swords is you going toward what you want to do with your life, being sure about what you want to do with your life, and then making money from what you want to do in your life. Do that make sense? Y'all see that, right? The moon. So I feel like this is you being able to see something, know how something is supposed to look. Now, don't get it twisted. Y'all gonna have a whole bunch of like people, places, things, visions. That's So Raven. Y'all notice that That's So Raven has been like floating around more than it ever has been lately. Is because they understand that they're in Neptune in Aries energy, all right? And Neptune in Aries actually rules visions. Like, most people that have Neptune Aries or Neptune Pisces, Neptune Sage, Neptune Leo, Neptune Aqua, like, they usually have premonitions. They could just pretty much, they daydream a lot. You know what I'm saying? So thanks, Westside. You're going to find yourself daydreaming a hell of a lot, veering off, daydreaming. Now, what you have to be careful of is if you're daydreaming and you're driving, because people, when Neptune is activated, he has a tendency of getting you very engulfed off into the vision. So you could be driving, you're like, damn, was that light red? Damn, did I go through the stop sign? Damn, did I stop? Like, you're gonna be really kind of second guessing like a lot of stuff. Hey, Keish. So it's just something that you really need to look at and just be like, okay, I got it, I understand, I see, I know what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's vision. All right, let's keep going. Somebody also could have a moon in air. You could have moon in water, or you could have rising air, rising water, okay? But remember, obviously, the polarity of Neptune in Aries is Libra, okay? So you know wherever you have Libra, that's you going to be putting yourself first, okay? The besties of Aries is Sage, Leo. Obviously, they're fellow fire, right? But mainly Taurus, okay? You'll find Taurus and Aries, like they have like a love-hate relationship, but for the most part, Taurus can tolerate Aries. Or you'll find Libra tolerating Aries, or in relationships with Aries, yada yada. Virgo, okay, because those are the magicians. All right, so you can see if you have, wherever you have Virgo, you better believe that Aries, the other magician, is going to activate that space. So a lot of y'all Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venuses, y'all gonna be finding love. Okay, I know y'all like what, and it's not just love; it's the love you imagined, the love that you dream of. Now, say for instance, if you have Virgo North, Virgo Moon, then it'll be like the job of your dreams, the house of your dreams, the finances of your dreams. Does this make sense now? Because now you're the magician. So a lot of y'all gonna notice that this forever magic, I'm doing 2 fingers up and down, y'all gonna start to notice that this forever magic is going to start like evolving, y'all. Like it's because it's falling off. Okay. It says Virgo rising. So your rising sign is your first house. So if you mix that with Neptune, which is the dreams, then you can cultivate yourself to look like how you want things to look that you've always dreamed of with the magic of Neptune. Do that make sense? That's the magician. Aries is Neptune. Your first house is how you see it. Y'all two come together. Job of your dreams. I hope I'm putting that in the right way. So well, it must be nice to have Virgo in those places. Girl, I got a Virgo Venus, and I've been staring at her sideways. Every motherfucker in the world just keep coming to me, talking, I love you, girl. I mean, that bitch like, anyway, so I want to count down. Fuck. So expect to be extremely hungry. Aries people, they rule food just like Libra, okay? And Taurus, like, expect to be extremely hungry. Expect to find a dislike for food. This might be like y'all vegan era, where y'all might be saying like y'all tired of eating the same food. Aries people do not like water. You cannot find them motherfuckers to drink water. You have to literally force water down their fucking spine and throat. So always have a water with you. What else does it rule? Oh, it rules the throat. Okay, so y'all might be finding that since Aries, just for a little bit of time that is here, you might be finding like, you thirsty as hell, your throat is raspy, you gonna need water, like a lot of water. That's how Aries stays afloat. They stay afloat with water. That's why you'll notice Aries with Pisces, okay? Or you'll notice that Aries always has a Pisces around, because they send them off into the ethers to get what they're looking for and bring them back, or bring back what they're looking for, Having Virgo in second house is actually wrong, because your second house rules materialism and Virgo rules bougie shit and good money and good jobs. So if you have Virgo as a second house, that's actually a good thing. That means you make money and bring in riches like a Virgo. Virgos are bred to be rich, especially if you have Virgo Venus and Virgo Moon. Them motherfuckers, they love like big shit. Like you'll notice these motherfuckers, they're in penthouses, they're in luxury cars, they like a lavish lifestyle. Now if you have second house like in Taurus rules the second house, so you could say, okay, well, Taurus is, they are the house. So inside of the house you got, the lavish life, feng shui, like they make a house a home. But Virgo has the network of banks to furnish the big house or to finance the big house. So some of y'all second house people, y'all Virgo Venus people, y'all gonna notice during Neptune that the way you envision something is gonna be spot on. Normally Libras, they envision shit, and like by the time you go buy it, some shit is out of stock or it's sold out or you can't find it. It's gonna be quite the opposite here. It's gonna be easy for you to touch money. As you're grabbing this money, you're gonna be able to bring a lot of your visions to life. But remember, Aries also rules stop and go. Okay, so if you have been dealing with like consistency when it comes to money, things like that, you're gonna have to envision first and then receive. So if you don't put the vision in it, if you don't grasp the dreamy side of Aries or Neptune, which is the first house self, okay, because you are the vision. Do that make sense? So it's I. Remember, normally I tell Libras like, oh, don't be selfish. Make sure you release other people's energy. The energy that is wrapped around all of this is literally you, because you rule the first house as long as Aries is in Neptune, which is the first house. Does this make sense? It says Aries moon. I can envision it, or hell yeah. Having an Aries moon mean like you gonna have, this is you, this is your, this is your I don't give a fuck era. Does that make sense? This is when you envision putting yourself first. You might notice that lately, you having this Aries moon, you've been really more worried about yourself. You like, bro, I can't keep worrying about this. I can't keep worrying about that. So be it of this, so be it of that. Since Neptune is in Aries, Neptune rules dreams. So you're gonna have like weird ass dreams, weird ass inklings. You're gonna have premonitions. The whole, it's almost like the whole spiritual evolution concept, like where you like, ew, like why do I feel like this and why am I that? Like Aries now is going more into this energy of like understanding themselves, you know what I'm saying? Which is why it's gonna be really, really hard for the magicians for magic, you know what I'm saying? Especially because, you know, people that have Aries moons, like y'all could do magic really well. Like that's y'all gift. As long as it's magic that helps with evolution of mankind, yourself, or your goals, dreams, yada yada. But those that are dealing with dark arts, dark magic, black magic, shit like that, it dwindles. Does that make sense? Because the only way that you'll be able to do it now will be if it's for themselves. Do that make sense? I hope this is making sense, y'all. Is this making sense so far? It says Saturn and Aries. I actually feel like I'm getting, yeah, you would. This is when you become disciplined. Do you see what I'm saying? Saturn rules discipline. So like this is when you like, no, I'm getting my shit in order. I'm going to make sure I go and do this. I'm not doing that. I don't give a damn about this. I don't care about that. Like you're sure. Saturn is sure. Okay. It's like Saturn ain't the type of person where he like, man, I gotta pay this bill, but you know, fuck it, I'm gonna go turn up. It's like, hell no, you gotta pay this bill. You're gonna pay this bill every month for the rest of the year at this time. Yeah, like he's gonna make you disciplined. So like now you putting your foot down on your future. So that's what Saturn and Aries would rule. All right. Like I said, best friends would be Pisces. You got Pisces here. Wow, twice. Somebody could be a Pisces moon. You could actually have Pisces, sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, in which now y'all are getting help from the ether. So if you have Pisces or Pisces placements, you can expect that your internal Pisces is going to go get stuff now in the ethers and bring it back to you. Okay. You're going to have like a lot of support, or you're getting like a lot of support. Like I'm talking about a hell a lot of support. Like I'm talking about a lot of support. You're ruling threes. Okay. So like I just said, you know, obviously that's you, your ancestors, spirit guides, you could have lost somebody in the past. You might start seeing a lot of things that resonate with history, okay? Because Neptune does rule like history, old school shit. That's why they made Black History Month, you know, February 28 days, if that makes sense, to break down to 28 sevens, okay? But like, I just feel like you about to learn a lot about either your history or the history of people before you. Obviously we always reincarnate, right? And we come back down here as different people, but we were people before we got down here. So you could have like Rahu Ketu, like Taurus or Scorpio, north or south node. You could have Pisces or Virgo, north or south node. You could have Aries or Libra, north or south node. So like y'all are ruling history. All right, so this could be like your alter ego. Somebody could be French, okay? Because I'm getting like a lot of overseas. I'm getting like a lot of water. Like whales are usually more in like the Atlantic. So I'm getting like, and then I see mountains. So this could be like Serbia, okay? Somebody could be from Serbia. Or you could be Yugoslavian. That keeps showing up in readings, okay? Like I said, y'all ruling threes. So 4 and 12, that's 3. But it's a lot of support, you know, like a lot of money. Only if you put in yourself first. Like this is when you gotta have like this fuck it approach. Like, you know, normally it's like you waiting on somebody else. Normally you like, oh yeah, you know, hey Libra, can you do this? Can you show up here? You're like, oh yeah, you know, I'll come, I'll show up. Now it's like, are y'all paying me? They're like, damn, what the fuck is 2 Libra? Okay, so if y'all not paying me, I ain't coming. Okay, bye. Like that's just what it is. All right, let's see. Told you. The Magician. I knew it. So wherever you have Virgo, wherever you have Aries. Okay, so I'm getting somebody can have Aries 4th house. Okay, because that's your roots. So this is like, you know, if you have Aries fourth house, you can expect to see like a lot of fame, a lot of fortune. Okay. If you have Gemini, that's your husband or wife. Okay. Gemini fourth house or fifth house, Aries fourth or fifth house. This is when you're finding like your soulmates. Okay. I'm getting like soulmate energy here. Tell me more about this. Yeah, I knew that. I just said that, literally. All right. And it's so funny, 16, 17. Do you see how all of these three components come together to make 17? 12 and 4 is 16 plus 1 is 17, and then you're the star. So obviously you have to be the high priestess. You have to go into like this spiritual shell, make a fair understanding, first house self, right? Understand who you are, what you are. Maybe you have a niche, what you want to do, how you envision it, the whole layout of your life, right? Mentally. And then obviously here's your money. So they're going to bless you with the money to execute your layout, but you have to have the magician. But the magician is every element on the table. So this means that you have to have the clarity. You have to have the money. You have to have the emotions, right? That's raw. You have the protection to it with the wands, all right? Tell me more about this. Thanks positively. Yeah, see? So you're going from the Eight of Swords, not really being sure, not knowing what you want, maybe just dating casually, dating just for fuck's sake, to now you're the star. You like, okay, what can you offer me, knowing that I have like this ethereal energy, I have this spiritual intuition, I have this common sense shit. Like, what are somebody bringing to you besides like the physicality of things? Now you guys are starting to kind of like collab with like spiritual energies. Does this make sense at all? Like, these people have to feed your soul, because the whole point of this whole Neptune Aries is for you to put yourself first. It's like, what do you want? What do you dream? What do you see yourself? How do you see yourself? How do you want your house to look in the future? How do you want your cars to look in the future? Your car. How do you want your, maybe some of y'all want kids. You might want to adopt a kid. You might want to have a kid. How do you want that to look? If you're past childbearing, child raising age, what does your retirement look like? You know, what type of car you want in retirement? If these people that are coming into your life or in your life already or around your life are not able to assist with that, it's going to be a hard time for you to even find any interest in people in which you're going to make decisions very quickly with the first house to say, okay, nah, I don't want that. Nah, I don't like you. Nah, I'm straight. Does that make sense? Now, remember, if you have like Libra rising, you may have like a small inkling of a, let me see where it go. But you have to be very mindful of what's coming to you now, because they're going to send a lot of people to y'all because they want to, you know, gain access to you. So that way, futuristically, when you going back into this type of energy for yourself, they already know how you coming. Like, all of y'all spies, these first house people that don't have Libra first house, all of the spies have already been exposed. Do that make sense? So you have the lovers here. So if you have Gemini in your chart, that shit raw as hell. Like, I feel like you realize, I'm telling y'all, a lot of y'all who got Gemini in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, especially if you have it in fourth or fifth house, if you have a second house, okay, y'all are experiencing like a really, really, or third house, y'all experiencing like a really, really big glow up, okay? Y'all gonna notice that y'all gonna start aging backwards. All right, one second, because I'm trying to figure out what this other thing is. Oh, it's Chiron. That's so funny, because I said Chiron at the same time you posted that positively. It's Chiron. Oh, thanks, Laquita. All right, what does Chiron want? 5 of Swords in reverse. 7 of Swords. Damn. Okay, so Chiron is getting rid of burden. Okay. All right. So hold on, y'all. 6, 7. All right. 6 of 1. Oh shit. Chiron, like, look. Let me just stop you right there. Okay. Okay. So I feel like Chiron is basically saying, like, okay, if you've been holding on to some shit, or you've been dealing with some shit, or it's something that somebody keep thinking about that they haven't let go yet, Chiron is closing the door on that shit. He like, look, if you trying to be the star, we gotta get past this shit. We gotta heal. We gotta figure out what's going on. Hold on. Let's keep going with Chiron then. Chiron closing doors. He bringing people right to your motherfucking doorstep so you can shut the door in their damn face. So this is like you getting clarity for situations and scenarios. I told you. You getting clarity. I said y'all ruling threes. You gonna get clarity for situations and scenarios so you can close the door for good and get back to being an empress. Your roots are peace, and you haven't had peace. 3 into 4, 3 and 1 is 4, so that's April. Yeah, that's Aries. So they coming back in with peace. Yeah, so you got a lot of love offerings coming in, but it's up to you to make the proper discernment. It's up to you to make the proper discretion. Viewer discretion is advised. Ah. Oh, so y'all trying to be like X-rated. Okay. I get it. All right, let me see. I'm actually gonna do a reading about Chiron. I put Chiron up on my, have y'all seen Patreon? If y'all seen Patreon, put a green check mark or a green heart. I posted about Patreon. I posted about Chiron random as fuck yesterday because I had a meditation session yesterday and Chiron was like all around y'all meditation yesterday. Chiron was everywhere. Okay, so I had posted about like the benefits of Chiron because apparently in order for you to be your first house, you might have to go all the way back. I'm getting somebody might have to go back to 17, 16, 19. Like this is like trauma that you're like that you held on to, but it's like you're grown now. You can move how the fuck you want now. You can do what you want now. It's like, why are you, thanks positively, why are you holding on to, you know, this type of trauma? We're almost at go, y'all. We got about 3 minutes before we make go. So if you guys want to support, donate. All right. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it. All right, tell me more about Chiron. I'm sorry, y'all. I got kind of sidetracked with Chiron. Oh, okay. You have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so you have Chiron, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I don't know why. I feel like if you have air Chiron, except for Libra, because remember, Libra is Aries polarity. So a lot of times Libra, like when Aries is activated in a particular place, Libras have a hard time like making a choice. I don't know what the hell that is. I think that's the part of indecisiveness that they be talking about with us. But I feel like with the 9 of Pentacles shit, you look like you on fire. Like you in a good place, a good phase in your life. Like even if you have like air or fire Chiron, it looks like you're doing good. It looks like you're doing good. All right, let's see. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, so somebody can have Sagittarius Neptune, Sagittarius MC. You could be a Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus. You could be Sag, Pluto, Uranus, Neptune, Saturn. Hey. Thanks, y'all. So like I feel like y'all gonna have this inkling for family. So like somebody could be saying, thanks for helping me hit go, y'all. I feel like somebody gonna be saying like they wish they would have had like more kids, or you could be spending like more time with family. It's just something about like the outside world that y'all just can't kick it with. Like it's telling me to end this here. I don't know why, but I'ma stop it here. I don't know why I want me to end it, but I'm gonna listen. All right, so I'm gonna come back in with Chiron says, and then I'll post more about Chiron because yeah, they asked me to end it. You have the 2 of Cups here, so this could be your North Node. This is somebody's North Node being activated. It has to be because that's the only time they tell me to shut the fuck up is if your North Node is involved. I said, well, not when I come in. I'm about to start another one. Okay.